The New Patriotic Party, NPP, has begun vetting for parliamentary aspirants in constituencies with sitting MPs across the country.
The New Patriotic Party has set the 2024 political season in motion. Now, the party has begun vetting parliamentary candidate aspirants in constituencies where the party has sitting members of parliament across the country. In the Greater Accra region, about 30 aspirants are set to be vetted in 14 constituencies here in the Greater Accra region. On the first day of vetting, 8 constituencies were billed for vetting, including the Dome-Kwabenya constituency. Now, a new entrant, Sheila Opong, she has joined the race for the Dome-Kwabenya ticket, and she's contesting with the Member of Parliament, incumbent Member of Parliament, Adwoa Safo, and two-time contender, Mike Oquaye Jnr. But Sheila says that she's unfazed by the competition.
There's always something good and new. If you agree with me, there's always something good and new. So the electorates have heard me. I've been speaking with them. I'm continuing to do that. I'll continue speaking with them. And I know on the day, come 27th of January, they will go out and boldly select Sheila Opon to be the parliamentary candidate for Dome-Kwabenya.
Mike Oquaye Jnr., he lost the internal contest to Adwoa Safo in Dome-Kwabenya in the year 2020 by 8 votes. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Free Zones Board and son of former Speaker of Parliament, Mike Oquaye, says he believes that the time is right for him to lead the party in Dome-Kwabenya.
I didn't contest in 2016 because I didn't want it to look like you are chasing a seat around. I wanted to give ample time for 2 terms before I came again in 2020. That didn't work, but by the grace of God, we have more confidence this time. We believe that we can even do it better this time. So let the best candidates win. All I just want to say is that all of this in the long run is about the elephant.
Incumbent Member of Parliament for Dome-Kwabenya, Adwoa Safo. She left Parliament. She was absent from the House for close to 2 years for personal reasons. Now, some people have said that this has created disaffection amongst the party and constituents in Dome-Kwabenya. I asked her if she still has the trust of the people.
They don't see any point of desertion. What they see is a woman who has worked tirelessly as a young woman. When I entered Parliament, my first child was 2 years old. As we speak now, he's 16. That tells you the sacrifice I've done for my people and for the country. And they appreciate that. And they know that since I entered Parliament in 2013, there hasn't been a single time that I have not, there's not been a single time during my tenure except for what happened in 2021.
Vetting in the Greater Accra region on day one took an interesting twist. We had heard earlier in the day of some negotiations behind closed door for the Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Wogon, the Honorable Lydia Sarah Malasan, the Deputy Majority Whip in Parliament, to go unopposed. She is being contested by a former youth organizer of the party in the constituency, Samuel Osuamankwa, and he's refusing to step down for the MP. Now, Samuel, he has been alleging some bribery allegations. During the negotiations to try and get you to step down, what were you told? What was offered?
Well, I was told I would be paid for everything I spent on this campaign. Gentlemen, I'm not too rich. I don't have so much money. But what we are pushing for is not money. Look, people feel the youth of Ghana are all about money. No, it's about changing the status quo, changing the future of this country, taking the future into our own hands. That's what matters. It's not about what people are going to pay to us. I didn't go into this election because of my pockets. No, in all humility, I can feed myself, my family, and those who are in need. So not to... No.
How much were you offered?
I'm sorry, this was a very confidential meeting, and I have to respect the party's, status quo and code of ethics.
But you were offered money?
Of course, I was offered money. I was asked, how much have you spent on this campaign? We are willing to pay you. Even we are going to give you appointment. But I told them, no.
Now, following these allegations, we sought to clarify with the party, and we spoke to General Secretary of the NPP in the Greater Accra region, Daniel Parker.
We are aware for the past 4 years or so, he has not been doing party work. So we put it before him, thinking that he will consider to say that, look, I'm stepping aside instead of disqualification. But because he doesn't want to listen, in fact, does he want to us to discuss what happened indoors? If he wants us to discuss at a point in not before us begging us.
He did.
Somebody who is saying we were demanding, we were saying that.
Why was he begging you?
He was begging us because after reading out the requirements, he realized that he doesn't meet it. But he said he's begging us, we should allow him to contest. So how can he now come out to say that we said we were offering him money? Where are we going to get that money from? Even when we have that money, in fact, I will keep it.
7 constituencies down, 7 to go in the Greater Accra region. The regional branch of the party is hoping to wrap up the vetting process by Thursday, January 4, although the entire process nationally is expected to close on January 5. For Citi News, my name is Charles Osukumi.